The Last Resort. In the year 2785, the galaxy was on the brink of collapse. The once mighty Galactic Council, representing 1,000 planets, was convening in their grand chambers for what might be their final desperate measure. The Council had fought an endless war against the Chalnoth, a fierce and aggressive alien race, for nearly 800,000 years. Generations had lived and died in conflict, with trillions of lives lost. The Council's leaders argued fiercely, their voices echoing off the marble walls, as they debated their last option. The Council had long dismissed humanity as a primitive warlike species, useful only as foot soldiers. However, faced with the dire prospect of extinction, they had turned to Earth as their last hope. Nathan Adams, a battle-hardened veteran, and the finest strategist Earth had to offer, was the man they had chosen for this monumental task. His planet's rugged warriors had triumphed against impossible odds before. When the Council's emissaries arrived on Earth's doorstep, Nathan received them with a mix of curiosity and caution. The gray-skinned counselor, bearing an air of distaste, delivered the message. Humanity was to be enlisted to end the ancient war. Nathan was skeptical. 800,000 years of war, and you turn to us now? He questioned. The counselor's response was curt. You have 30 days, Captain Adams. The Council believes your people's unorthodox methods may be the key to breaking this stalemate. If you fail, the Chalnoth will overrun us all, and your species will pay the price. Nathan's eyes hardened at the threat. If the Council wanted humanity's help, they would get it, but not without understanding the full scope of the war. He suspected there was more to this conflict than met the eye, and vowed to uncover the truth. Gathering Earth's greatest minds and warriors, Nathan prepared for the galactic stage. Advanced weaponry and ships were constructed, and a bold plan was set into motion. As the final day approached, Nathan stepped onto the blood-soaked soil where the Chalnoth had made their last stand. His resolve was unshakable. I am Captain Adams of Earth. I am here to end your war. Human ingenuity meets alien fury. Nathan and his team quickly integrated with the Chalnoth forces. Decades of relentless conflict had left the Chalnoth battle-weary but unbroken. Initially, they viewed the humans with suspicion and disdain, considering them weak and unfit for combat. However, Nathan was determined to change their minds. He introduced the Chalnoth to Earth's cutting-edge technology, plasma rifles capable of melting through the toughest armor, eye-guided missiles with pinpoint accuracy, and exosuits that transformed soldiers into nearly invincible warriors. The Chalnoth watched in awe as the new weapons decimated enemy forces with brutal efficiency. Their skepticism began to wane, replaced by grudging respect. Human scientists also began to study captured Chalnoth technology and biology. Dr. Elena Sato, Nathan's chief scientist, was amazed by the Chalnoth's robust biology and advanced cybernetics. With her modifications, Chalnoth soldiers became supercharged with enhanced strength, speed, and regenerative abilities. This new breed of super soldier led the charge in reclaiming lost ground. Under Nathan's and General Thos' combined command, the human Chalnoth forces began to turn the tide. The Chalnoth General Thos was a shrewd tactician who quickly capitalized on their newfound advantage. Coordinated strikes deep into enemy territory kept their opponents off balance, and for the first time in eons, the war's momentum seemed to shift. Yet whispers of a shadowy figure known as the Orchestrator began to surface. This enigmatic entity had allegedly been manipulating the war from behind the scenes. Determined to uncover the truth, Nathan and Thos embarked on a covert mission to an ancient temple rumored to hold secrets about the Orchestrator's identity. Unveiling the secrets. The temple was a labyrinth of traps and fanatical defenders. Nathan and his team fought their way through, the temple's walls seeming to pulse with dark energy. At the heart of the ruins, they discovered an ancient codex etched with cryptic runes. Theos, eyes widening, realized this was the key to understanding the war's origins. Just as they began to decipher the runes, a horde of enemies stormed the chamber, guns blazing. Nathan shoved Theos out of the line of fire, taking a searing laser bolt to the shoulder. Gritting his teeth, he rallied his squad and fought their way out with the codex in hand. Back at their base, as medics tended to Nathan's wound, Theos expressed his gratitude. "You saved my life, Earthling. I won't forget that. We will end this war together, no matter the cost." But victory was fleeting. The orchestrator's assassins launched a brutal campaign of sabotage and decapitation, targeting key leaders on both sides. It became clear to Nathan that merely winning battles would not be enough to end the war. They had to confront the faceless enemy manipulating events from the shadows. The Codex, Nathan knew, held crucial information. He immersed himself in cracking its code, and with Theos and their closest allies, set out on a perilous journey to uncover fragments of lore scattered across the stars. Each revelation brought them closer to unmasking the orchestrator, even as the enemy sought to bury the truth along with them. The final confrontation. As the final battle loomed, the stakes were higher than ever. Nathan reflected on how far they had come. Humans and Chalmeth, once bitter enemies, now bound by a common cause. They had unraveled the orchestrator's web, but the ultimate confrontation awaited. The orchestrator commanded vast armies and wielded weapons beyond imagination. Yet Nathan, ever the optimist, put his faith in human ingenuity and the unbreakable spirit of the Chalmeth. The moment of reckoning had arrived. Leading a combined fleet of sleek human vessels and bulky Chalmeth warships, Nathan and Theos approached the orchestrator's citadel. The station was surrounded by an armada of advanced enemy ships. Despite their advanced technology, Nathan's team executed a risky maneuver to breach the citadel's defenses. Landing in the docking bay, they fought their way through the citadel's corridors to a central chamber filled with alien technology. At the center stood the orchestrator, an ancient and powerful being. "Welcome," it intoned. "Humans, so adaptable. You could be the key to my work." Nathan's response was resolute. "No deal. This ends now." He challenged the orchestrator to single combat. The ensuing battle was fierce, with the orchestrator's power pitted against Nathan's cunning and human unpredictability. In the end, Nathan triumphed. The orchestrator fell, defeated by the very potential it had sought to harness. As alarms blared and the citadel began to collapse, Nathan and his team barely escaped. The galaxy was left reeling from the revelation that their endless war had been a cruel experiment. Aftermath and new challenges. In the aftermath of the orchestrator's fall, Nathan and Theos worked to forge a lasting peace. Yet old grudges and remnants of the orchestrator's influence threatened to unravel their fragile alliances. Despite the victories, the path to a stable future was fraught with obstacles. Nathan's sacrifice had bought the galaxy a chance at peace, but ensuring its success would require unwavering commitment. As new fires of rebellion ignited, Nathan's legacy became a beacon of hope and resolve. On Earth, the sight of human and Chalmeth forces working side by side was a testament to their shared struggle. Nathan's efforts had forged an unlikely alliance, but the future remained uncertain. The galaxy was still healing, and the scars of centuries of conflict ran deep. The rising threat. As the dust settled, new threats emerged. The Chalmeth hardliners, led by General Cross, rejected the new order. Cross seized a warship and vowed to reignite the war, targeting Earth with renewed aggression. Nathan's team, now led by Theos, faced a critical mission to stop him. Amidst the chaos, a distressing discovery was made on PX-2209, a hidden facility housing a doomsday device capable of annihilating entire star systems. The technology was beyond anything seen before, likely a relic of the orchestrator's designs. Theos and his team rushed to secure the facility, setting up an ambush for Cross. The battle was fierce, and Nathan's forces fought valiantly to protect the device. Despite being gravely injured, Nathan ensured the weapon was secured. The space battle that followed was brutal, with human and Chalmeth ships battling side by side. Theos, reflecting on Nathan's final wish, vowed to see the mission through. The conflict reached its climax with Cross's defeat, but the cost was high. Nathan's sacrifice became a rallying cry for the Alliance, emphasizing the need to honor his legacy by securing a lasting peace. The path forward. In the wake of the conflict, Theo stood before the Galactic Council, advocating for humanity's permanent seat on the Council. Despite resistance from some delegates, Theos emphasized that humanity's sacrifices and potential deserved recognition. Yet, as progress was made, new challenges arose. The assassination of Ambassador Kendrick, linked to the Veneri, threatened to derail the peace process. Nathan's closest allies were tasked with uncovering the conspiracy and preventing further destabilization. Through a series of tense negotiations and covert operations, the conspirators were exposed. The Council reformed, and humanity's role was solidified. The galaxy began to rebuild, drawing strength from its recent trials. Nathan's legacy lived on, inspiring generations to come. Humanity had risen from the fringes to become a pivotal force in the galaxy. Though the path forward was fraught with challenges, the lessons learned ensured that the galaxy's future was filled with hope and resilience. As the final part of Nathan's story was recounted, it became a legend, an enduring reminder that even in the darkest times, courage and unity could reshape the galaxy's destiny.